Well, high school's over, guys, and next awaits our college. A new place, different vibe, new friends, and of course, new learnings. College is not all about academics, right? Far from home, it shoots responsibilities at us. It comes up as paying education loans and managing daily life expenses like clothings, foods, and sometimes parties, even, right? Did you have months where you lived like a king for the first 15 days and then like a homeless afterwards? Just because you couldn't go handy with budget and investment management? Well, this video is all about that. Hi guys, I'm Ujjwal and let's get started. Determine what is essential and non-essential. Another point of difficulty in college life is when people can't decide what is essential and non-essential things. Essential things are those that you really need in your daily living and hygiene, like food, clothes, toiletries, and arguably your education. Non-essential things are those that you really don't need for your daily living, like new speakers or an iPad. Non-essential things are good to have, but not a must-own in your list. So it might be difficult in the beginning, but curb your spendings to include only the necessary things until you're accustomed to live within your means. Let's start by what you have in hand to save, your net income. You may be doing some part-time jobs, internships, etc. in your college to support for your education or to cover living expenses. You may also get some allowance, grants, scholarship, etc. All the money that you get in a month is really important aspect of your budget because this sets the limit of how much you can spend. Calculate your net worth by taking all the money you get in a month and subtracting your taxes from them. This is the first step of building a budget. Once you know what fraction of your wallet is full, the next step is to get along with monthly expenses. Yes, those unnecessary things. The things that you want but do not need, like the shoes, watches, any recreational activity. Those can be really tempting. Plus, the peer pressure is always there, and there are no parents to stop you. If a thing costs something, that doesn't mean that you should not do it or indulge in it. Just set yourself a budget. Decide how much you want to spend on non-essential things every month. Following up, organizing your expenses as fixed and variable categories. Once you've determined all your monthly expenses, try to determine them as fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are those that you cannot avoid and have to pay, like your rent, groceries, transportation, textbooks, etc. On the other hand, variable expenses are much more adaptable and often make up your desires, like gym memberships, vacations, dining out, or entertainment purchases. If your income drops, you can always cancel a gym membership, postpone a vacation, or even take some cutbacks on your dining out without having much of a negative impact. However, you will almost certainly have to pay your rent, insurance at some point of time. Here's a quick question. How many of you have paid your student loans or are in process of doing so? Comment struck if that's the case, and if paid, awesome. But rest, don't you worry. I'm here to help you out. Having a debt payoff plan will definitely help you easy up. According to Business Insider, from $642 billion in 2007, the student debt has risen over 144% to $1.56 trillion by 2020 in the States, overpacing the growth in the number of borrowers, which has increased from 28 million to 43 million over the same period of time. Well, the data seems to talk. It says paid off. Once you leave the school and the grace period is over, you will have to start paying a student loan. It may seem a bit off to go from paying nothing to hundreds of dollars per month. You may design a long-term debt payoff plan to put you in a strong position after you graduate. You can do that by looking at your repayment schedule, interest, and expected debt. You'll need a strategy if you have racked up a lot of student loan, personal loan, or credit card debt. The debt can be paid off in many ways, but the one that keeps you motivated is the best. It is really important to have a plan of action in place with appropriate tools. For example, if you need to make a car payment and need to find a way that pays it off quickly, you use a car payment calculator or a student loan calculator, which are both easily available online. After this video, why don't you guys go on and learn about management? Introducing to you Love, Empathy and Project Management, a book that teaches about management through real life scenarios, visual representations and storytelling. The link is in the description, go check it out. It's definitely a good read. Railing back to our topics, If you have some money left after setting a budget, you can consider paying off your ongoing debts like your credit card debt or your personal debts, or you can put it forward to a savings account. A high yield savings account like Marcus by Goldman Sachs High Yield Online Savings or Ali Online Savings are a great way to save money because these accounts have a higher rate of interest than other savings accounts. You can also consider using credit cards that offer you rewards for all your spendings. This can really help you offset some of your expenses. Firstly, Capital One Saver One Student Cash Rewards Credit Card. It offers 3% cashback on grocery stores and popular streaming services and 1% cashback on all other purchases. Secondly, Discover It Student Cashbacks. It offers 5% cashback on everyday purchase at many stores like Amazon.com, grocery stores, gas stations, restaurants, etc. and 1% cashback on every other purchase automatically. There are more credit cards and I have provided link in the bio, so go check them out and see which fits you best. And lastly, having an emergency fund. If you don't have it, make it right now. Having an emergency fund is an important part of being independent. It makes you prepared for emergencies and unexpected debts. If you want to start your emergency fund, you can start by keeping aside a part of your paycheck. 10% sounds a good benchmark and it's a mental trick to help you save easily. Another way to easily save money is by having the money taken out of the account automatically. This way the money doesn't go in your check-in account and you don't spend it temptingly. When your brain expects a smaller amount in your account, you will limit yourself to that budget. With this, we come to an end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And remember guys, it's time to be the king of the month. But wait, why to be the king when you... Never mind, it's been too much of Eminem lately. So, see you guys in the next video.